Somatics being in the body, of the body, with the body, and all that that comes with.
So when I'm talking about somatics, I'm talking about the mind, I'm talking about the heart, emotions, and I'm also talking about the spirit. But traditionally out in the world, when the word somatics is used, it's referring to the body.
Your body remembers everything that you've ever been through, even if your mind has forgotten, even if you were pre-verbal. And anything that we weren't able to complete the cycle on finds its way somewhere to live and nestle. We've forgotten how to be animals in our bodies and need things, right? Like this idea that we're a balloon. This is where all the important stuff in this kind of little string just wiggles and waggles wherever I take my balloon, right? The body remembers that too, unfortunately.
I think just on a very basic physical and physiological level, if we're moving blood, we're moving lymph, we're moving chi or prana or energy. A lot of times we don't pay attention to the body. We forget that we have it. We forget that we have to take care of it. We forget that it's alive. We forget that we are born to move.
Where am I breathing, right? That was such a hard concept for me at first. Up in here, am I in my belly? Am I in my diaphragm? Am I in full breath?
One that I use all the time with people is the body shake, and that's a bioenergetic sort of qigong practice adapted. And it is exactly what it sounds like, which is a way to kind of discharge tension and anxiety and a lot of the stress-related hormones, cortisol and adrenaline and those types of things. And the other one that I really love is just like a kind of internally inspired movement practice, dance practice. You can choose something that is motivating you, like your heart, and then you dance or you move from that place. And it's a real sweet practice, and it gives different parts of ourselves an opportunity for expression, because the body doesn't express itself through words, it expresses itself through movement.
Can I actually close my eyes and be with, starting for me, I like the crown of my head, and can I move through it and just take note? It doesn't all have to be hinks and kinks, but just that general kind of taking stock of what's happening. Getting in the body is practice. It's a muscle you have to flex, you have to do again and again, right? Because if the go-to is to escape to the brain and leave the body, then you have to also build a track in your brain and in your experience of oh, I'm in my brain, I actually get to come back down into my body.
The micro practices I think are so valuable because our lives are so busy and people are like, I don't have time to add another thing. Practices like exercise and yoga and those types of things are great. But one of the things that I love about this particular branch of somatics is it's not contained in a particular structure. There's really a lot of spontaneity to it, and the spirit is very spontaneous. Creativity, inspiration is very spontaneous, and our self-expression is that way too. And so yoga can be included in somatics, but it's also nice to have these practices that are a little bit more free from structure.
Being able to practice feeling silly enough to move in ways that your body is actually asking you to, I feel like is a big hurdle at the beginning of somatics.
Okay, body shake is a little bit scary to do in public, but it's okay, you can just do it with the hands, right? And yeah, if you're wanting to feel creative or you're wanting to feel inspired and you just take a moment to kind of look up the sky or something and feel that movement move through your body.
You get to learn how to not feel like you're being weird. Because, right, we're all supposed to be this way look and keep our together and like be professional and do all these things that like aren't natural to the body. And so deep listening to your body is like, oh man, something is not right, and I'm at the grocery store, like I'm gonna who cares? We're all in meat suits, they're all uncomfortable. Maybe your stretch in the grocery store offers someone else a reminder to, oh wow. And if they look at you like, what a weirdo, you'd be like, I'm so sorry that you don't feel comfortable to do that here. Removing the gatekeeper of the mind of what is allowed and what is appropriate, I feel like is also a big piece in there that's people need support with.